And most exciting, I guess, coming up soon, hopefully, will be drilling at our Lulu Creek prospect. And that's something that's looking really intriguing. We're awarded a government grant to co-fund the drilling there.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Artemis Resources Executive Director George Venturis. George, very good to speak with you. And exciting news this morning. You've identified visible gold during ground reconnaissance work at your Sing 6 and Sing Well prospects. Tell us more.
Yeah, thanks, Stephen. It's great to be with you again. It is quite exciting. I mean, Sing 6, Sing Well corridor is not necessarily a new development by the company. It's something that was explored previously, and there were a few drill holes put down. But what we're seeing now, which is really quite exciting, is, as you said, there's visible gold. We seem to have located a vein, a gold vein, which outcrops at surface, and that's quite exciting because we can draw some parallels to our previously reported Titan prospect and the gold that we were seeing there. So, look, again, it's really important for me to point out that we are seeing some free gold, but that's not what we're after. And the free gold that we are seeing is really valuable to collect because the geologists can tell from the shape and the style of these pieces whereabouts they might sit in the system. And from what we can see, these pieces are quite angular, which does suggest that they're really close to source. It means they haven't travelled through any of the alluvial with any great extent. So, we could potentially be sitting on a wide mineralized zone that really is untapped.
So what are the next steps then, George, as you trace these gold samples to source?
Yeah, so look, we've identified this trend. It's about 2 k's long by probably up to a k wide. So we've got some samples on the way to the lab now, and we'll get the assay results from those and see what they're telling us. But in the next steps, we'll do some more work on that area. We'll do some structural interpretation to work out where this potential system sits within our structures and our faults, because that's what's driving a lot of the mineralization. So again, boots on ground, we're doing the groundwork, the basic work that we need to do to be able to build this area up to the point where we can, or as a company, where we can drill again. As I suggested, there was a little bit of activity previously, a small number of drill holes, a little bit of gold found close to surface, but we think there's more there to be discovered. So we'll be working along that pathway to get to that point.
That's obviously just one of your tenements, George. What's happening at your other tenements and projects?
Yeah, so we've got a few tenements in that West Pilbara region, and it's looking really exciting. Previously reported, as I suggested earlier, our Titan prospect, really high gold numbers. We're extracting it from surface material. So we've hit a gold vein there, which is really quite exciting. So there's some more samples coming out of Titan. We've got further samples in the lab and on the way to the lab from a few other prospects in that Carlo tenement, namely Chapman and Thorpe. And most exciting, I guess, coming up soon, hopefully, will be drilling at our Lulu Creek prospect. And that's something that's looking really intriguing. We're awarded a government grant to co-fund the drilling there. Everything's lined up. All we need to do is tick the last couple of boxes, and we'll have a drill rig spinning. So we anticipate a lot of news flow over the next 4 to 6 weeks, hopefully all positive, but certainly pushing us down that pathway towards building on a bigger discovery than what we have already.
George, I hope you'll keep us posted on progress on all those fronts. Thank you very much for the update today.
Thanks for the opportunity, Stephen. Great to see you again.
And you, Artemis Resources Executive Director George Venturis.